Hi, Libras. Nice to have you aboard. Remember, you don't have to be a Libra to stop by the old Swede's bungalow. If you feel drawn to this channel, this message could very well be for you, so you might want to give it a chance. Let's see what that person in your energy is feeling, what they're thinking, what you're feeling and thinking. Well, somebody's headed toward a long-term commitment. Let's see who that is. Yeah, someone who's very restless to talk to you. They've got something on their mind. But you know what? If you were committed to this person at some time, you regret that decision now. You may be headed towards long-term commitment, or this person in your energy may be looking for that now, but you regret it. You regret putting your time, effort, energy, and love into this relationship. Yeah, now you want more action, more stimulation out of your life. Some of you might feel like you're in kind of a rut. You're not getting where you want to get, or just not having enough fun or stimulation. Yeah, a lot of you are just leaving this person in the dust, and they're receiving karma. Not just for the way they treated you, but the way they've treated everybody in general. Yeah, you're working on you now and your career. You're trying to move ahead, better yourself. A lot of you are trying to make new plans so that you can get out of this stuck energy that you feel like you're in. Now, this past person may be opening their heart to you now. Or they want to. Yeah, but your life is getting better, and there are a lot of good times ahead for you, so don't feel pessimistic. I think your person is having money problems. Their money is running low. And they're thinking now that they're never going to let you go. I hope that's not physically, but maybe mentally. Yeah, you're in this person's head now. They will never let you go. That's what they're thinking. They just can't. You have a small group of friends that support you, that you can talk to, and you can share with them what you've been doing in your relationships and everything. And they're pretty supportive. They're always on your side. Your person is being watched. We'll call them your person, okay? They may not be your person anymore, but we'll just call them that. Yeah, they're being watched. Now, I don't know if it's they have another person or situation that they're in, that they're being watched out of jealousy, or if they're being watched by the police or something. But people are watching them. Maybe they have a YouTube channel or something, but people are watching this person. Maybe they're some sort of celebrity or local icon or something. They're being watched, and I don't know why. Not yet. Yeah, this person's a know-it-all. They really think highly of their intelligence, and they're arrogant about it. They think they know everything, so they're very hard to talk to. Whatever you say might go in one ear and out the other. But now they're thinking that they don't ever want to let you go, and that they want to take good care of you. Oh. You know, when you first got together with this person, whether you knew it or not, they were acting. And they had it planned out what was going to happen all along, right from the beginning. They knew how this was going to turn out because they're a heartbreaker. What they did to you, they've done to other people. So they're practiced at their game. Aha. And they may have broke your heart. And that's why they're getting all this karma, because they are a heartbreaker, a player. People that do that usually do it to feed their own ego. Just play and play and play and play to get us all the attention that they can, because it boosts their ego and makes them all the more arrogant. Yeah, you're closed off to them, and so they're angry with you for that. Yeah, the audacity to become angry with you because you've closed off to them. Okay, well, that's just part of their arrogance. You might be taking care of somebody or taking care of other people, and that's become a burden to you. This past person, they're praying for another chance. They really feel like they've screwed up. You know, they tried to pull this same stuff that they pulled on other people, and it didn't work that well on you. Oh, they might have had you from the beginning, but you saw through it, and you decided this and that was not going to happen. You know, a lot of you are feeling better. You know, actually feeling sexy again. Ready to get some attention for yourself. Yeah, and you want a true love. Now, you're done with this kind of stuff. And you're hoping that you're smarter now and you've wised up to these kind of people that'll come in and just take advantage of you just to feed their own ego or tell you they love you or have sex with you or whatever. But this person had it all planned. They knew what was going to happen. They knew that they'd leave you and break your heart. But they probably kept you hanging on for as long as they could because you're an energy supply. You boost their ego. You make them feel good about themselves. And now they crave sex with you. They do. They're very passionate about you. Whether you've been there with them before or not, they're fantasizing. Age difference might be a concern here. Whether they're older or you're older, that brings a certain amount of insecurity to a relationship. Not always, but generally, you know, when there's quite an age gap, people feel, you know, a little insecure. Yeah. You want more than friendship out of your next relationship or whoever you're with. Yeah, you're looking for a true love. Yeah. I think all along you just wanted this person to fess up about their feelings. They couldn't, because they're a player and they knew what was going on. They were controlling the situation. But you just always wanted them to fess up about their feelings, you know? You never really knew how this person felt. Oh, they probably, you know, tried to do things that made you think you knew how they felt, you know? They kind of teased you along, but never really came out and opened up completely to you about their feelings. You wanted them to. Lay a couple of these tarot cards out here. 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah, this person has been praying for you to come back, or they're talking to somebody up there, their higher power. Even if they're not real spiritual, you know, when you're hurting, that's where you go. And now they're really regretting. Yeah, they're realizing that they turned down something that was really good for them. You, Libra, because they were looking at all their other options, uh, trying to figure out what other energy supplies they could use, or if there was somebody better out there than you, you know. They were just players. They were playing. And now they regret it. Because this person is arrogant. They're stubborn. They're stuck in their ways. And they pretend to be somebody that they're not. Now, I say this a lot, but that's the cards that are coming out. This person wore a mask. And you're gaining your strength back. But they made you feel weak. They made you feel powerless. You didn't know which direction to head in with this person. Like I say, they're very experienced at manipulation. This could be a narcissist. I don't see the narcissist card there, but I'm getting that vibe. Yeah, they made you feel weak in a sense, but you're coming back. Person lives a double life. Like I say, they're a player. They wear a mask. They have a lot of secrets, and it looks like childhood trauma. Something from their past or a really, really bad relationship. It tainted them in the area of love. They may have been traumatized by their parents, and that would give them a narcissistic streak, that's for sure. Or aid them in becoming narcissistic if their parents were narcissistic or cruel towards them or unloving. Then they may have grown up in kind of a tragic situation, and they've carried that with them. This person is attractive, actually fun to be with. They can be good friends with people. They're outgoing, but they're charming, and they're used to getting what they want. They're used to people being attracted to them. So if you show no attraction to this person, and they are narcissistic, that's really tearing them up. And I can see that they're torn up here. But they're used to getting what they want. They have a certain power, certain image. Like I was saying, they could be some kind of local community celebrity or icon or something. Somebody that people look up to or used to look up to. They hurt you. Yeah, they were very arrogant, stubborn, and it's like they made you cry. And now a lot of you are, you're turning your back on the situation, feeling like you can do better on your own. Yeah, you're in the King of Swords energy in this reading, Libra. Swords is your sign, anyway. So that's you, and you're standing your ground. I think a lot of you are confident enough now that you would talk to this person. If you thought that they were going to come across honestly with you, you'd give them a chance to talk. But you're very intuitive, you're very honest, well balanced, but you have a certain power and authority. You're going to be able to tell if this person's lying to you. You probably already know when they're lying to you because of your intuition, your wisdom, your own basic intelligence will tell you what this person's up to. You might have put up with their antics in the past, just hoping that they would change. It looks like they want to change. They've seen the error of their ways, but they're still arrogant. They're still stuck in their stubborn frame of mind. There could be an age difference here, and there could also be a difference in belief, your belief systems. They could be stuck in the past, especially if this person's older than you. They're from another era, they're stuck in their ways or the ways they were taught, and they just think that's just how it is. They don't bend easy. Yeah, they're a player, they're a partier, they could drink, or whatever. And they're involved with other people, or they were. Could be a third party here, and you may be the third party. Yeah, they love their independence. They love the attention that they get or used to get. They like being free, but they also have a codependency side where they like creature comforts, but they like other people to provide those comforts for them. Home, money, car, whatever. They're used to that kind of attention. Seems like, yeah. They like being taken care of. They like the attention of it. When they go out, they just really, they might even overreact or just do things to get people's attention, which could be a little irritating. If you're out in public with them, you're at a club or something, and they're just all over the place, seeing how much people's energy that they can gather to help pump up their ego. Now, yeah, you were very anxious, worried, maybe even scared of this person after a while. They put you up in your head and your emotions. Like I said, it looks like they made you cry. They did. I don't see the broken heart card here yet, but they hurt you. And they very well may have been out to break your heart, and maybe they did break some of your hearts. But you're coming out of it. Like I say, you're gaining your strength back. You're in your King of Swords energy. Now you could be a female or a male. It doesn't matter. You could still be in the King of Swords energy because there's no genders. It's just the energy of the card. Oh yeah, they put you in a repetitive cycle. They kind of just had you there. The relationship wasn't moving ahead. And so you were just going round and round with this person. You really felt stuck. And the longer you were stuck, the more painful the relationship became. This person was not very sincere or emotional in this connection. It looks like they were too busy having fun and just getting out of life whatever they could get. And they're not a sincere person. They're the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're emotional, but they're not sincere. And they hold their feelings back, if they have any. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this person realizes this about them, but they're losing popularity. If they were, you know, an object of people's attention, that's not happening too much anymore. I think people are realizing that they're untrustworthy and they're a little cowardly. Yeah. They like to play people for saps. This person's mad at you right now, though, because they think that you're playing them in some manner. Boy, yeah, she went through a lot of pain. All these cards here are pain, stuck, getting over it, but stuck in a cycle. You got 10 swords in your back. That's heavy. That's just a lot of betrayal. But that card's in reverse. And so you're healing. You've learned a lesson. You've learned a huge lesson. And you need to take that lesson and everything you've learned, take it with you into the future. So this doesn't happen to you again. Whoa. Yeah, I think there were a lot of people involved in this, whether you know it or not. You don't know the extent of the people that they were tricking, that they were playing. You don't know the extent of the people that they were telling everybody about you, or just how many people they had involved. But it looks like more people had their nose into this business than needed to be, that's for sure. Person painted pictures for you, illusions, as if they were progressive and going places with you, but you came to realize that that was just all bullshit. They fed you a lot of bull, Libra. Just fed you a lot of, just one line after another, it looks like. Yeah, but when you left, their world started to fall apart. They got a little bit more ornery with others, and that's why people don't like, wow, this person has changed. Is this how they really are? Is this how they really act? So people, not just you, but other people around them started to see the real them. And that caused them to retreat. Yeah, they had to do some thinking. Some introspect, They may have had to just hermitize for a while, get away from people just so they could think of what's going on in their life. They may have come to the end of the road with this player stuff. If they're wise, if they can figure it out, but they tried to figure out what was going on. I think they're trying right now. This person could be hermitizing right now. Yeah, okay. They have even though they want you, They have a negative vibe for you right now because they're angry with you. You didn't give them another chance. You didn't chase them. They're spiteful. They're spoiled. They're stingy. Used to getting what they want. They could gossip. You never know what this person's up to. You know, that's why you were kind of anxious or maybe in fear of what they were going to say, what they were doing out there behind your back. You didn't know. Yeah. Looks like you're the one that finally just said, hey, I've had enough of this. This is getting too dark for me. I got to find a brighter place. Even if you had to leave your love behind, you knew you had to do it. It's painful to leave your love behind, you know, to walk away from something that you were so involved in. But you were suffering too much pain. It was time to go. It was time to get tough, time to toughen up, time to get into your King of Swords energy and deal with this logically. And now some of you are taking better care of yourself. You're starting to maybe work on your finances so that you can get ahead. A lot of you could be saving, you know, not being so spendy. Actually realizing that, you know, you need to start saving up for the future or protect what you do have. Some of you might want to tighten your belts a little bit. Others may think you're being stingy or tight, but you have to. You have to budget. You have to work things out. You can't. Yeah. Oh, wow. This person is realizing that they're not going to have their happiness. They're not going to be able to get you back. They see everything that they could have had going down the drain. Because at one time they didn't see your worth. They set out to play you. But you grew on them. And somehow they realize that they blew it. And that they're going to lose all this happiness. You know, a really good connection that could have lasted for a long time. In fact, I get the feeling now that this person is looking for a lasting relationship. They may be thinking that they need to commit. They need to change their ways and commit, or they're not going to have their 10 of Cups. They're still in a negative energy, though. They're still, well, I'm telling you, remember I was saying they're fantasizing about you, whether you've been there with them or not. But they miss that too. They don't think that they're ever going to have a chance to be passionate with you again. They held you up on some sort of well, they kind of, you know, they started looking up to you. They might not have felt that way. Might have been all just sexual or to inflate their ego or whatever when they first got with you, but they started looking up to you. They started admiring you for who you are. And they really enjoyed their passionate times with you. You know what I mean? But they don't think that you're going to accept them back in any fashion, it looks like. They're pretty upset about the whole deal. But, you know, they're paying karma. And do you want to pay karma with this person? If you get with them, you're going to have to share that. And that's, if it's not your karma, then you should probably leave them alone to deal with it. There's that old King of Pentacles in reverse. It just shows up so often in these readings. I think you came to realize that this person was kind of shady. Money was a big object with them. Like I said, they're creature comforts. They didn't want to change because whatever situation they were in, they may have been being taken care of or comforted. They didn't want to change. They didn't want to lose what they had. So they played people so that they could stay in this comfort zone of some sort, thinking that if they stepped out of this comfort zone, got serious with somebody or whatever, it would be dangerous for them because they may lose out on what they already have. Yeah, and I think a lot of you are, looking at the past, everything that happened, everything that went on, and you can't get out of your head over that. The advice here is to quit feeling sorry or looking at the past, if you were guilty or what you did or what they did. Quit analyzing. Leave it all behind. That's still part of this cycle that they had you stuck in, right? A lot of you might feel like you're still stuck in this cycle. The advice is to take what love you have, cherish it, and move on. Get your mind out of the past. This person just wants to come racing in. They want to tell you stuff. They're desperate now. For some reason, you didn't mean much to them at the beginning, but now you mean a lot to them. Mean everything. Enough so that they'll never want to let you go. Like you're theirs, and they just want to come in and have that power over you. They confused you, though. This person has erratic energy. Like I say, you don't know what they're going to do next. I don't think they take care of their responsibilities very well. I think they might put things off for another day, and then it comes back to bite them in the butt. Procrastinator. Okay. Yeah, this person may have stolen something from you in the past. They definitely, were sneaky. Now, I don't know if they stole any of your money or conned money out of you or whatever, but they're sneaky. And it involved lies, of course. If they're playing you, they're lying all the time. Could have just stolen your emotions, stolen your time. Whatever they do, whatever they did, they just sucked up your energy. And actually, I think this person would have become a burden to you if you let them get that far. Because like I say, you regret ever committing to this person. Because they were non-committal to you. Wow. I think if you quit thinking about the past and start moving ahead, that you're going to get your 9 of Cups. Life is going to become more favorable towards you. Actually, a dream or a wish that you have looks like it could be fulfilled. So all is not at a loss. Your future looks bright after you get over all this. A lot of you feel like you've just waited too long. You've been waiting. You are the support of the connection, holding down the fort, so to speak. And every day you waited just got a little bit more painful. You wanted them to catch up to where you were, but they wouldn't. They just wouldn't. Some of you are still waiting for this person. Some of you thought that this person was going to fulfill your dreams, your wishes. But all you did was wait for that to happen. But now you're going to get it. But you're going to get your dreams and your wishes fulfilled if you just keep heading on the right path. And this person's reviewing things. They're going back and, you wrote a lot of texts and things to this person. They're going back and reading them. And mulling things over and over in their head. Now, like I said, this person could have some outdated thinking, stuck in their ways, and they just don't want to bend. But they're reviewing all this stuff because they miss you, and they're trying to figure out how they can get you back. Yeah. Yep. This person knows that they bullshitted you. And they realize now that you're not putting up with any of that. And it's actually like they don't want to BS you anymore. But they're not changing. I don't see them changing. They know, of course they know, that they just fed you a lot of crap, but they also know you're not going to put up with it anymore. And they know they were wrong for doing it. That's part of their pain and sorrow here. All this karma they're reaping. They're reaping most of it, it looks like, because of the way they treated you. But someone else wants to date you. You've got someone else who's getting feelings for you. So like I said, like the cards say, get back out there. If somebody wants to date you and you think they're swell, give them a chance. There's nothing holding you back. Of course, you've got to have good vibes about somebody. Your intuition, the vibes that a person lays on you, use your own judgment. Don't go out with somebody just to be going out, just because you have half-assed feelings for them, or you might have feelings for them. Make sure that you think the person is cool and has good vibes and that you'll get along. Don't just date anyone just for the sake of getting out. This has just been all too much for you. Something I don't think you ever expected to happen, and it was very, overwhelming. Yeah, this person, they need to own up. They really do. If they ever even want to talk to you or have anything to do with you again, they need to feel sure about how they feel and the relationship. They can't come on back all half-assed. They know that they need to own up, and they know that they have to feel secure in this relationship too. So they're just up in their head. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. Well, that could be the childhood trauma, the way they were brought up. They don't know why they act like this. But they feel like they love you, even though they treated you horribly. Yeah, I need to figure myself out. That's what they would tell you. They've got to figure out what's going on with them. This card is weird. Whenever it comes up, I don't know how to interpret it. Honeymoon, it says. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Well, spring's coming up. People get married in the spring a lot. Maybe some of you are actually looking at a new love that you're that involved with. You may get married to somebody. But it seems more like just going to someone else's, a friend's wedding. Maybe even traveling to get there. That's very specific, so that's just some of you. Yeah, if this person ghosted you for quite a while, and just didn't want to talk to you, like they were punishing you or something, they're wondering if you'd be open to talk to them now. Because like I say, they want to talk to you. They want to confess. They want to, but they're jumbled up and they're just not going to do it. They're not ready. They are not ready. This person needs more hermetizing, probably. They need to, meditate, pray, go inside, take a look at themselves, their life. Check out this childhood trauma or this past love that hurt them so badly, that made them change. They need to understand this about themselves. Hurt people, and that's just not right. I know you hear it all the time, but it's true. People who lie and cheat, they think you lie and cheat because they do. It's just these kind of people, that don't get it. They don't understand how a healthy person's mind operates. They're lost in that department, and that's sad. Yeah, they're thinking this love is crazy because they've never felt this or experienced it, I don't think, to this level before with anybody. Or maybe they have and it went wrong, but in the past, but they're thinking this is crazy. The way they feel, how they're involved with you now. They never meant to let it get this far, but it did. You hooked them, turned the table on them, and now they just see it's just crazy to them. Like I say, they don't know what they're doing. They haven't figured it out. Person could be on drugs, alcohol, whatever. They're trying to ease the pain, but drugs and alcohol, that just makes you all the more anxious. Might knock you out for the minute, but in the long run, really brings you down, makes you feel worse. I feel so guilty about my actions and what I said to you. Okay, well, that's just confirming what I just said. See if we can get some advice here. Yeah, a personal issue is going to reach resolution. If it be this, then it be this. It could be something else in your life as well. But something's going to become resolved. And you are very close to achieving your goals, whether you realize it or not. So stick with whatever you're doing. And have faith in your dreams. Your cards weren't very positive. I mean, as far as this relationship. Your cards on your side. But you have the 9 of Cups. And that's very positive. That's a wish fulfillment card. And here, this affirms it. Have faith in your dreams. This is a dream fulfillment card. So work towards what you aspire to, what you want to be, who you want to be. And we'll look at this some more next time. Until then, thanks for stopping by the Old Swedes Bungalow. Peace and love to you.